yes, I survived quarantine. It's 14 days. It's essentially 14 days in jail with YouTube. And most importantly, PCR nostril test every day. So it's up to a point that I felt my right side nostril is maybe 1 millimeter slightly larger than my left side, which breaks the symmetry of my faces. So after the quarantine, I went back to live inside my parents' condo. So unlike the security guys in Canada condo, they don't even bother to bat their eyes at you, they don't bother to come out of their comfortable rooms unless you're worried. In Chinese condo guys, they're actually stationed at the entrance of your condo. And they're actually going to greet you, they're going to really interact very warmly with you, and that's super uncomfortable. For me, that small interaction with strangers, that is the most terrifying in the world. So every time I enter inside my parents' house, instead of feeling warm welcomed, I felt more like a spy trying to infiltrate back. So the good thing is that I learned enough from the movie, so every infiltration can be planned. So there are 3 entrances to my condos, and I always chose the one with the net guard on it. Each guard station at around 11 o'clock sharp, so I generally try to arrive maybe 1 minute before it. I need to leave some room for error. Once the rotation starts, I'm just going to grab the fob out of my key, 0 meters prepare ahead, and just go swipe in, and then just get in without them noticing. So, however, sometimes just no plans can work. When your condominium place a security guard at the entrance of an elevator, so if I don't time it well, I have to stuck inside a room with the security guard for 20 seconds. So I can see in his eyes, he's kind of swelling a little with tears because he thought he might finally have a meaningful conversation with me. But inside my heart, I'm just screaming help, secretly staring at the keypad of your elevator and then just inch once or centimeters as the time passes away, and ding, as the elevator open, yeah, that's the sound of my salvation. So living with parents, it just reminds me how my father is very different from, he's unique. So he will be watching, so I need to be very careful about the exact word I choose. So my father, he's a really great dentist. Multiple papers, checked. PhD students working under him, check. Know how to press the 30-second button on the microwave, check. So that's all he knows. Press once, hit the milk, press twice, hit your pizza, press 20 times, and you're going to get a melted dental box. So, and my father, he takes his profession very seriously. So generally people greet with each other with hi, with a smile. But my father, being a dentist, he would prefer you to greet him with your full 32 6. So what does that mean? So instead of being this, you need to be this. You exactly need the awkward moment that your dentist have all the hooks pulling out your mouth in the dentist room. So if you miss showing one teeth, there's a chance that he doesn't recognize you. There's the other place in the world that does that, autopsy room. So my father also has his very unique way of showing up. In short, the more formal he is, I think the more affectionate he means that he's to you. So normal Western parents, they're going to call each other affectionately with babe, sweetheart. And my father, he growing up in the age of Chairman Mao, he refers my mother as comrade. It's so sweet, comrade. It's comrade. A general address a soldier. So even his way of his affection even extends to his replying to my mother. My mother sent a love letter to him. he sent the exact letter back. It said in the bottom of the letter, he wrote in red pen, approve. This episode how I met your mother. I have to confess I felt left out because the only title I get is daughter, being the only single woman inside my whole large family. I should be called a not-standing warrior. Yeah, so even the way he interacts with you is very formal. He is going to say like, good work, daughter. Pass the salt to me, daughter. So growing up in this tough-enough environment, like I'm starting to get used to it after 30 years, until the day I saw him met my dog. The first word that coming out of his mouth is, "Oh my goodness, so such a